guys, how you doing? It's a little Jerry in the Bronx. Dark. Like it's like a cloud because there's no sun, right? So there's no sun, so around the way, read between the line, guys. Around the way, um, I don't know. Kids should be in school today, right? It's like the day after Memorial Day. Kids should be back in school, but you got these kids that don't go to school. Don't you know? I saw a teacher, and the teacher said half the kids don't know how to read. It's very sad. But in the meantime, made in China, those kids are learning so many things. Um, anyway, I just want to say this. The older men, whether they're 60, 80, 40, 30, I want to talk to you guys. When you stand on the corner and you think you're doing something, you are, what would I say now? Just hanging on the block, creating confusion, selling things on the block, messing up the community. You're not contributing healthy. You're messing up community, whatever poison you're putting in the community. Anywho, how do you expect to get respect? And this was such a great material to come and talk to you guys about today. Imagine. So I saw an older guy, right? From from the corner then, right? A corner guy. And one of the younger, like a youngster, right? I would like to say this youngster was about maybe 9 to 11, no older than 11. Everybody know the problem child, right? Around the ways. The problem child because they don't have good role models, so they come outside looking for role models. And I'm telling you right now, the drug dealers are not a role model for you at all. Okay? But sometimes they are the only fathers, the only uncles, the only men young boys see in the community. So they look up to them. Now, the old guy, I seen the youngster between 9 and 11 arguing with the older guy. He didn't have no fear. He had no fear. It's almost like he was challenging him. It's a thing where there's always another king coming up. Basically, we see it all over the years. There's always somebody else taking over the block, basically. And it seems like this youngster was challenging this particular male. He was so mad. The older gentleman was so mad. And I'm walking and I'm just observing without them knowing that I'm observing. And I'm like, wow, what a great material. Like, this new little guy, little youth, is trying to come up. And these kids, they don't have no fear, they don't have no care, they don't have no love, they don't have no God. Not all of them, I'm just saying. Those ones. Anyway. And the little guy was going ham. He was on the bike. He just kept on coming back, provoking him. And then the older guy was like, when I see your mother, I'm going to slap the hell out of her. Of course, because he has no father around, right? And it's just like, I'm like, if a dad was around, would he say that to the youngster? And would the youngster be disrespecting this guy like this? But I just found it fascinating. And what I'm coming here to say is, you guys on the corner trying to influence the block, remember that there's a younger one looking up to you and saying he want to be the next you. And you can't even get mad when they come and take your spot. You can't even get mad because that's what you're pushing, the violence, the smoking, the negativity. And I'm not saying all of them, okay? I'm just saying, you can't expect to stay on the block till you're 40, 50 and don't have somebody else coming to take your spot. That's how it works. That's how it always works. From I know myself, that's how it always works. Is somebody else always willing to come and take his spot. And that little boy was not playing. I don't know what he had on him, why he was so confident, because I do know that they have their little posse that they roll with. And it's like, he's challenging the older guy. And the older guy is getting upset, and the other older guys are just looking at the other older guy, just looking at him. It's just, fathers are important. That's all I gotta say. You know, ladies, fathers are important, you know, especially for the little boys. We don't know what they go through. They need their father, you know. But a lot of time the guys stop coming around because they can't take the argument and the back and forth. So, and I'm not excusing that either. But that's our importance. I mean, that was a lesson. It was a lesson. It was an eye-opening moment. I like, wow, I saw like the karma, you know? The karma is happening right in front of my eyes. The guy on the corner, created a monster, and the little monster now wants to feed. And he's not going to be embarrassed because he want to get the spot. That's how it works. And violence does not solve anything. All right? All right, guys, talk to me in the comment section. We really need, when I was growing up, you know, the males, the uncle, you know, the person that go to work, the man that go to work when he's coming from work, would talk to the kids, buy the kids candy or whatever. And now these kids don't have no role model because nobody cares to even look at them. Because if you talk to these kids these days, they will curse you out. But I think it's also about an approach, you know, the way you approach them. Talk to me in the comment section, guys. It's so sad out here. It's such a sad, sad world. You know, you have your neighbors. Nobody talk to each other. There's no love. It's so sad. So the people that you do have in your life that love you, you got to keep them close, because it's like almost like love is spilling out of society, sucking the life out of people. Just wow. That's all I got to say. Talk to me in the comment section, guys.